Good morning, family, and this is Evangelist Grace. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to Glorious Decor and More. Now, this morning I want to share with you. I took a table and I turned it into what I call a bar, and I wanted to share me cleaning it off and refreshing it, redecorating it to make it look a little less junky. So I thank you all for showing up. Will you do me a favor? Will you please view this video? And as you view the video, would you watch it from beginning to end? And then give me a like, thumbs up. I really need it. Please share it with your family, friends, associates, loved ones. Give me a comment. Subscribe. Press the notification button so you'll get my uploads. I'm growing. So, if you will help me, I really would appreciate it. It means the world to me. Now, I'm going to try to refresh this bar card here. So, stay with me and give me some advice on what to do. I just spray painted this table, and I put it here in this corner so that I could have something to hold some beverages and some decor. Okay, now as I said, I spray painted this with some Rustoleum Gold paint. I have a lot of push pins here because I use push pins to do my decor versus tack nails, because the push pins do less damage to my walls. Here, yes, this right here is alcohol, and it's been here for ages. Might be vinegar by now. I don't know very much about the alcohol. But my brother lived here and he kept that, and I thought that was a beautiful decanter. It is by Evan Williams, 200, but whatever that means. But this is not the stopper that went in it, but I put it there anyway. So here's the alcohol and the decanter. Here's another decanter that I found at a thrift store. There's nothing in here, but the bottle was just gorgeous. So I got it. It was very inexpensive. Everything that I have is beautiful, but very inexpensive. And either gifted, thrifted. Very cheap, okay? I love the smell of alcohol. And yes, I used to drink, but I don't drink anymore. I was never alcoholic. I just did socialization drinking, but now nothing. And here is a beautiful bottle of Liberty Creek Moscato. I've had it for a long time. Now, I will have a glass of wine sometimes when I'm all stressed out and want to sleep soundly. But this has been here for a while. Like I said, Liberty Creek Moscato. Okay? Whatever that means. But it was very inexpensive. And here I have a beautiful drinking pitcher. Now, it was gifted to me by a friend, but I found it in his yard, and he said he had it there because the spout was broken. But to me, it's still beautiful, and I just use it to hold my wildflowers. Everything in here needs to be cleaned, washed and cleaned, but I'm going to keep that. Here is another little bottle of liquor. It says handmade vodka, something brown in there, but I guess it's vodka. I don't know. Tito's, Tito apostrophe S, handmade vodka. I love the bottle. Has a little alcohol in it, but it will keep the alcohol in it, and I'm keeping the bottle. Okay, it's really nice. Here is another decanter that I have had for a while. I don't know what's in here. Doesn't smell like alcohol. It looks like it has some little cork pieces in it. But anyway, I love the decanter. I'm going to pour this alcohol out. I mean, not discard it, but I'm going to pour it out, clean the bottle real good, and then put it back in. But it's very nice. It's on my bar card also. Okay, last but not least, here is a shaker. And from the design, it is Princess House. I can't read what it says on there, but some kind of glassware. But it's real crystal, and I really like it. It's a shaker, I think that's what you call it. But I'm going to keep this and clean it up real good also. So now, I've gotten everything off of the card. Can you see the card here? Now, I spray painted here gold, and I put wallpaper here. It's gold and white, and it matches the wallpaper that's on my wall. I'll show you that in another video. And I'm just going to clean it off, and then I'm going to refresh it and restyle it. This is my microfiber cloth that I'm going to use to dust it off. And this is some wallpaper. It's not that dirty, but it needed to be cleaned. Microfiber cloth gets everything off, and this is the wallpaper that was left from doing my accent wall, and I had to piece it together. But you can see the table is extremely light, and I'm just cleaning it up, and I'm going to refresh it and redecorate it, and we will use it to enhance the beauty of my dining room. I'm pulling this over and see can I get my broom. As you all know, I painted my floors, and I just used regular paint because excuse me, I went to get my $5 broom, and it's got a little dust and trash. I painted my floor using regular wall paint. I need to touch it up, but I didn't have the resources to do a floor, so I just painted it so it could look clean. It gets dusty because it is white, but I love it, and it is really, really pretty. And I'm going to put this wobbly, thrifted, flea market fine table that I spray painted with gold metallic Rustoleum paint. Okay, and I'm going to style this. Now, I don't know very much about it, but I am going to style it and leave it in this corner. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to place this picture on the card. Still going to be my beverage card. Okay. And wipe this down, it's dusty. to be careful because it is missing the spout, okay? And I had two green glasses that I'm going to place with my picture here. Now, I'll just wipe them down, some polish them. And they're not dirty at all, but they have smudge from fingerprints on it. And so I wanted to wipe them down. I have one of my table napkins, gold and white, that I'm using here. And this is not real crystal, just colored glass, but it's pretty. And I'm going to sit it here. I'm going to take my little lamp. It's gold and it has the shade. And I got it from a thrift store also. See the dust falling off of that. I'm going to have to glue the velvet bottom back, but not now. And I'm going to set it here. The outlet on this wall does not work. It was working, and one night I came in here to turn on this little lamp to give it some ambience, and it wasn't working anymore. So, but I'm going to have someone to check it and everything. But that is all that I'm going to place here. I do have some artificial folk stems that I got from Dollar Tree over a year ago. And I'm going to set that in there. And these are my hydrangeas. And I'm going to put them in there. They were $1 at the time, but it's the $1.25 store now. And I still shop there when I have resources. But I've had these when they were $1. Okay, so I'm going to put them here. You see that? Just simple. And that's all I'm going to place there. Now, guys, this feather. As I told you all, I lost my husband about 4 years ago. And I was grieving. I mean, really grieving. Felt like my heart was going to fall out. And I used to find feathers. And I found this feather in my bed one morning after a rough night of missing and grieving over him. And it was impossible for it to have come from any place else. I believe that he left it for me. The angels were comforting me, and I kept it as a memory. Things have gotten better. I still think of him. But when I miss him and want to feel close to him, I come in here with this feather. Isn't it beautiful? And that is what I'm going to place here on this table. Okay, I'm going to take my bottle of wine and I'm going to take my napkin and I'm going to wipe it down. Okay, and I'm going to place it on the bottom in the center of my table. I'm going to take my little glasses and I'm going to place them here after I polish them up a little. I have three of them. One of them is a shot glass. That's about all the wine I will have if I have any. Okay? Now, these next goblets, wine glasses, are simply beautiful. Look at that. They're gold. Now, they need polishing. okay? But these also came from a thrift store, and it was 6 of them. And I had purchased a used lawnmower from the guy, and it didn't work. I took it back, and he allowed me to trade it in for some items, and I got these 6 golden wine stems. Aren't they beautiful? I love it. Now, I am going to place, wipe it off. And I am going to place them down here on my wine cart. And I'm going to put these 2 in front of my wine, and I'm going to add 2 more of the golden wine stems. Okay. And we are going to be finished with this small, refreshed, decorated decor. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, ladies, gentlemen, that is it. I'm going to take this phone down and give you a close-up of this. Isn't it beautiful? 2 wine goblets that are green. The green picture. There's a specific name for this picture, but I can't think of it right now. I'll tell you later. My little lamp. And at the bottom, my wine and my shot glasses and my gold wine stems. Okay? Now, as you see, I need to touch up the floor here, but I can get the scuffs up with some warm soapy water, and I'm going to do that. But this is my bar area, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please don't forget, subscribe. I thank you all for joining me. I want you to come back because I will be back. And this is Evangelist Grace with Glorious Decor and more. Y'all come back because I will be back. I love you and I'm praying for you. Have a wonderful day. Bye.